What did you think of the fight?
I thought it was a good fight. I thought Manny did enough.
You think Manny won the fight?
I did. I thought he made Barrios fight his pace, and I think Mario looks back on it. He's going to say, I gave him way too much respect, and I should have stepped on the gas and made him fight my pace and make him fight a 30-year-old man's pace as opposed to a 46-year-old man's pace.
Did Mario look the older man in there tonight, do you think? Did he look the older man in there?
I think he gave too much respect to Manny Pacquiao, I think is what he did.
This is with Fight Hub TV, walking with Chris Algeri. Post-fight, Manny Pacquiao majority draw, man. What do you think about that decision?
Super close fight, back and forth. I mean, Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPV.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with zero swagger, with no attitude. Like, just wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work, but you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And
I tell you what, interesting result. I thought Manny won the fight. I don't know what you guys thought. I thought Pacquiao got robbed tonight. I thought if you're gonna let the guy come back and you're gonna pass him on his medicals and he's gonna come back, you're gonna do all that work and let the guy do it. At least give him that decision. I mean, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, at least give him that decision. Listen, I know it was close, and in some ways it could go either way, but dude, what have I been telling you? Mario Barrios sucks. Horrible champion. I mean, might be the worst champion I've ever seen in my life. I'm probably not, but and I know some of you haters would say, oh, he would have beat you. Absolutely not. Mario Barrios wouldn't have won 1 second of a round against me. Okay, I had better legs, sharper jab. I would have beat him one-handed. Guy, he's horrible. 5'10", 5'11", he fights low. He can't figure out his range. Manny had better legs than him tonight at 46 years old. And Manny's legs, listen, they weren't great, but he was just in that rhythm that he sort of magnetizes you. And so he gets you to watch him instead of Barrios taking control of the round. So, yeah, a lot of the rounds were close. I get it. But it was like Manny taking charge of them. Manny was being first most of the time. How do you let a 46-year-old man consistently be first? And, bro, you know what the most nauseating thing was for me? The most nauseating thing of all was he keeps coming out touching gloves every round, Barrios. Every single round. And Bob Santos finally going into the 11th round tells him, stop touching gloves, stop respecting him. What does he do? He goes back out there and touches gloves. I can't even describe what I was feeling by that point. And honestly, I just wanted to see a good fight. The drama of the fight was was Manny really going to do this? Because the fight really wasn't that good. It actually wasn't good at all. But the drama of Manny might pull this off, that really was gluing you to the TV. That was really what was keeping you watching. Because honestly, if it wasn't for that, I would have probably shut the fight off. That's how bad it was. But because of the drama of Manny, might do this. Manny, I mean, he was... I know he faded the last couple of rounds, but he was really being first most of the time. The crazy thing is, if Barrios decided to be first, which he did at the end, he pretty much could have won the rounds when he wanted to. And not because he was good. I mean, it was just because he just needed to be first. It wasn't like he was first in any creative ways in the last round. He just was first and just shot some sharp punches. But it wasn't like he was first and oh my goodness, he could knock this guy out or he could really, really take over the fight. No, he sucks, but he just needed to be first, Manny, though, in his very veteran style, knew how to what they call in England old man it, where he just kind of makes it look like he's doing more than what he's doing, and he kind of mesmerizes you a little bit, hypnotizes you a little bit, and it was working because Mario Barrios wasn't really letting his hands go, so he was holding everything tight, and Manny was able to get off first, and Manny was able to get off these little pot shots and little combinations off here and there. A couple of times Barrios responded with a couple of body shots, but honestly, he was never punching with Manny most of the time. He wasn't responding a lot of times. It was just either Manny was leading or he was leading. And Manny would counter, actually. Barrios rarely countered. He was fighting in a your turn, my turn style for 3/4 of the time that he was fighting. He did show some counter-punching ability, but it's just dude, oh my goodness. God, he's bad. Man, is he horrible. What a horrible fighter. I mean, this is the WBC welterweight champion. Manny picked it good, though. Because at 46 years old, you're going to try to pick off a champion? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I think, you know, I wouldn't expect a 46-year-old guy to go take on Ennis, you know? So it's not a knock on Manny for doing this. He saw his chance to make history. As a matter of fact, on the broadcast, if you guys saw it on the broadcast, they were saying that Manny's wife actually picked out Mario Barrios, and she said, you can beat this guy. You know what? To me, she was right. Because I thought Manny won the fight tonight, man. Do they make the rematch now? I mean, what do? I mean, you can't just leave it hanging like that. But what I'm saying is, you let this guy come back, right? For a 46-year-old to come back, he's got to go through a battery of medical tests, right? Because, you know, nobody wants a lawsuit on their hands. God forbid the guy gets hurt. So you go through all those medicals. You pass him. You let him go through camp. You do everything, and then you don't give him this fight? If you're going to go through all that trouble, at least give the guy the fight, man. You know what I mean? Let the guy have the satisfaction. We'll go through all that trouble, and then you're going to, I don't know, basically rob him. I know it's not the worst robbery in the world. Like I said, I'm sure some of you may have thought it was closer, maybe even gave it to Mario. But honestly, for this point, the guy's 46 years old. Barrios should be ashamed of himself to even have let it be that competitive. The whole, what does he call himself, Aztec Warrior? I hope, dude, you Mexican fans got to get out there and reclaim that name back. That Aztec Warrior name can't just be given to any Mexican, dude. A guy who fought like this should have that name banished from the record forever. You can't do that. I mean, Fernando Vargas was the Aztec Warrior. He wore that on his chest with blood. I mean, dude, this guy comes with this old Aztec Warrior. He sucks. Fight after fight, he sucks. But tonight, he also showed no balls at all against a 46-year-old man who was basically there for the taking. And he allowed himself to basically be lucky to walk away with his own world championship. He was fortunate to walk away with his own world championship. I was absolutely godsmacked. I don't even know what adjective to use anymore. I'm still in shock trying to process what I just watched. The fight was horrible. The drama of the fight was, like I said, it just kept me in the fight because Manny might win it. And then in the end, to watch it, to go through that, sit through that, and then they don't even give it to Manny. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man.
Jim, did you think Pacquiao won that fight?
I thought Manny Pacquiao won. Yes, I did.
Clearly, was there any room for discussion?
Clear to me. I'm not a judge, but it's clear to me and clear to my eyes. And it's a shame. It's a shame for boxing. Two judges who, you know, can't decide who the winner is. Really? Mm-hmm. So yeah, you know, Barrios the champion. I guess you have to beat the champion, and I guess in their eyes they didn't clearly do that. But to me, it was an astounding, amazing, outstanding performance by a 46-year-old man who has not fought in 4 years, who had the stamina, the wherewithal, the guts, the determination, that this is one of the all-time great performances.
So it's worthy of the Hall of Excellence, Jim?
Absolutely.
Should he retire on this one, Jim?
I don't make decisions for people on what they should do. That's up to Manny Pacquiao. He deserved what he wants to do on his time frame, and tonight he proved that he can continue to do it on his time frame.
And lastly, Jim, some people on social media, when you ask Zoo,
got a little whatever, but everybody in the place, I didn't hear everybody yelling Barrios after. I heard boos again, boos on top of boos. You heard Mario up there and Bob Santos. You heard him. Well, we think, you know, they were like, we won. And they're like, oh, we got out of this. And they know. I could see when I was in the ring with them. They could tell they got away with the game.
what does it mean when you get a draw?
Bob Santos is a boisterous guy, right? Knocking him out, Pac-Man done, blah, blah, blah. Up here, he's like, well, you know, I think we did a little more. Oh, yeah, got humble pie. You know, ate some humble pie for Manny Pacquiao. So he knows. You can tell. You can tell when two a fighter and a guy's talking and they know they got a gift. They're not like, we won this thing, blah, 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 you know. They know what happened. They're happy. They are so happy to get out of this place with that decision. They were stunned.
What's more important to Team Pacquiao, becoming champion again or another big event?
Well, I mean, what's important to Manny is God helping people, doing things. If he can become a champion, great. But this night, it hurts. It's like this was the night that it should have happened, not December, whatever. But yeah, Manny's goal is still to win a world title. That's the objective. He's not fighting for money. He's fighting because it's his passion. It's what he loves to do, and to make nights like this, to make history. He brought back. Like 4 years ago when we left, there were so many people depressed. There were so many people happy in the Los Angeles area. We brought so many different people together to have them in together. Manny is the last of the great fighters with the entourages and people want to follow. Nobody shows up. 200 people show up for a guy who's running in the morning. I mean, it doesn't happen. So what's important to Manny is God, family, boxing third, and still accomplishing what we set out to, being the oldest fighter to win a title.
Rolly fight them? Rolly?
I love Rolly. It's a great promotion. I think it's a tremendous fight. The guy just came off a huge win over Ryan Garcia, who everybody's touting. And Rolly and Manny match up well. You know, Rolly doesn't have the quickest feet. Manny's not 100% of his Manny Pacquiao-esque footwork, but like I told people, 75% of Manny tonight was better than 100% of Mario Barrios.
You know, they used to say about Chick Hearn, the broadcaster? He may have lost a step or two, but he's still 8 ahead of everyone else. Manny looked really good tonight. He looked great. He looked young.
No, dude. If people, again, I want to say it one more time. 7 weeks, no special vitamins, no strength and conditioning memo, no snack, no nothing. The man, as you know and you see it, works his ass off harder than all the young fighters. They're all like, oh, we can't do the sit-up. No, that's what blows my mind. There's no special shit. There's no special sauce. There's no Victor Conte. There's no Memo Heredia. There's no Alex Ariza. There's just Manny Pacquiao working. And you've been to the workouts. That's what blows my mind. If he would have had another month, I think that would have been the difference.
How did you score it, Shawn? You know boxing. You used to be a fighter.
Dude, well, again, I'm maybe a little biased. I'm watching because I'm a Manny guy, but worse. Okay, 7-5, 8-4. Dan Rayfield had it 9-3.
So did Teo.
I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Manny Pacquiao, any way you add it up, it adds up to Manny Pacquiao winning. He didn't lose. I've seen fights that you can't, and again, if you're a world-class judge, figure it out. Figure out who won the round. Figure it out. I mean, it just makes no sense.
Is there anything you could do at this point, or you leave it alone, or?
No, I mean, what it is what it is. I mean, I've been on Manny's been on the end of some close decisions that he got that you could say were gifts. So you take the good, you take the bad. You know, you have people screaming at a protest, do this, do that. It wasn't an outright, I don't know, take it back, maybe. It was a robbery. That's whatever way you add it up. It was an outright robbery, whatever. But there were 7 rounds that he won if you're watching that fight correct.
What was the first thing he told you back in the locker room when you guys back there?
You know what? He just kind of, in his mind, he's such a nice, humble person that I know inside it's killing him. It hurts, man. It's like to put forth this effort, to do all this work at his age, and not to walk out of here with the glory like he should have been walking out of this place.
And the noon.
It just makes no sense. So, all right.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. No, thank you for always, gentlemen.
All right, so Shawn, when should I plan on coming back for the next one?
You're too late, Andy.
Whatever.
When are we coming back for the next one?
We have talk to Manny, Bible study tomorrow, 1 o'clock.
All right, go from there. But everyone's proud of Manny. So there you have it.
Everybody follow my boy King Robert.
Ah, King Robert, what's up, Rob, dog? I already followed King Robert. Hey, what'd you think about the fight?
Okay.
Rolly, what'd you think about the fight?
So you better show him more love.
Before you fight Ryan Garcia, I told you kick his ass when we are here. Hey, Rolly, the last
shout
out to my son in Mexico, bro. Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, bro.
Hey, Rolly, what'd you think about the fight, though, really? What'd you think about Pacquiao tonight?
I thought, you know, it was a close fight where it could have went either way, but Pacquiao looked good, man. Pacquiao looked good for those first, 8 rounds. He looked real good.
Do you feel like that?
Wait. I'm trying to go this way.
Do you think a rematch is warranted, Rolly?
What?
Do you think a rematch is warranted?
Yo, Brick City News.
I don't know.
Robert, what'd you think about the fight?
Oh, man, Pacquiao by a round. It was a close fight.
It was a close fight, right?
I mean, it wasn't like the champion didn't get beat. So that's like
Barrios, just being in there. I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Who, Barrios?
Barrios,
yeah, but you should really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios. You know. But I don't know, like maybe he's going to win. Is he going to the scorecards now, eh?
He's going to score, right?
Really? 7-1. You know, I know that he'll get criticised a little bit because he probably could have gone through the gears, but I was pleased with Diego's Draw, yeah? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, a draw. Awful.
It's a draw?
Yeah.
Majority draw.
Yeah.
Majority draw. So what is... Oh,
go on.
So what, like,
But it just shows you, that's got everything to do with Mario Barrios. With all due respect, like, you know, imagine what Brian Norman even would do to Pacquiao, or Boots would do to Pacquiao.
What about
Brian Norman and
you said when we talked,
Good fight.
When you sat down and talked to Marcos about like a month ago, you said he shouldn't be fighting for a world title. And I do agree with that, but you know, going for this, like, is it necessary for him to continue? Like, why do we, like, you know, Pacquiao, like, it's
No,
like,
but look, the guy at Barrios just drew. He drew, or on his last fight on the Jake Paul card. Against, like, I thought he lost the fight. I was there, I was ringside, it was awful. It weren't even, it's not elite, it's not world championship level. And, you know, listen, respect to Pacquiao. I mean, he's gone in there after, 5 years out and got a draw with a world champion. But
are you going to my sister's, are you going to her next birthday? Because the quinceañera, you went?
Was that a big problem for Mario?
Yeah.
Did he push him?
No body work for Mario.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't consistently going to the body. And, you know, I thought he left a lot in the ring. He left a lot in the corner.
Yeah. Where does Manny go from here, man? Ahead of this fight, he was mentioned.
Home, man. Go home, man. Go home and, you know, just relax. You know, listen. We've seen Manny on the end of bad decisions before. Timothy Bradley, excuse me. The Jeff Horn fight, you know. And shout out to Tim. I know how you feel about that. What's up, Sally?
All right.
But this is what he's got to deal with. You can't go through a camp, do what you just did right there. We saw all the heart, everything that we've always seen from Manny.
And then you get a draw.
And this is the result. Shout out to Mario. He made the fight difficult just from being a big guy who is a better boxer than I realized. Came to the ring with a true game plan to try to box and be patient, find openings and things of that nature. I don't think that Mario did enough to win. I don't think he did enough for a draw. I think that there was a lot more that he could have done. But the main thing is,
I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw. But I said, man, I don't know why. But it's right there, baby. It's right there. First ticket.
You guys are blocking it.
First
We
ticket.
got to move to the right.
Come on. First ticket.
You won
First ticket.
$8,500.
Easy work. Easy work. I don't know. Maybe I know boxing. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I know. I know a few things. Look, what I tell everybody, Mario Barrios has a good jab. I said his strength is his poise. He stayed poised and composed the whole time. His jab was really good tonight. I said that he needs to make the old man. He needs to make the old man use those legs. He did.
I think he got it.
But Pacquiao, you know, he was popping in, but he was getting caught a little bit on the way out. It was, look, I try to explain boxing to y'all. It don't matter what you think. There's 3 judges, and they're different every single day. Every fight night, they're different judges. Those 3 judges, that's all that matters. The fight's over. It is what it is.
So is that Mayweather rematch still on the table?
But I would have got paid, so I'm happy with the draw.
Hey,
I'm happy. That's my man. I want to see you. What's up, brother? Good, yourself? Thurman. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah. You know.
Thurman, is Mayweather and Gervonta still on the table with that performance for Manny? What do you think? Are Mayweather and Gervonta still on the table with that kind of performance for Manny? Or should we stay away from a young guy like Gervonta? What do you think? Because they name dropped him. They name dropped Gervonta.
Oh, yeah, no, he can get hurt.
He can get hurt.
Come on, man.
What about Mayweather?
Go on, baby. Let's go. Go on, baby.
Is Mayweather Pacquiao still money after that draw? Is it still money? Will people still want to see it? Will it still make money?
I mean, Mayweather Pacquiao as an official fight?
As a rematch. Would that still be big? Would that still make money? Do you think?
It'll always make money, the 2 big names. You know, it'll always make money.
Yeah.
But, you know, I saw Pacquiao not fully Pacquiao. You know, he was trying it. He was doing his muscle memory stuff. And he still was catching Mario Barrios a little bit, but he couldn't press. He faded towards the end, but this is his first fight back, so maybe he does have potential to get better conditioning and the rust a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of question marks in boxing, man, so y'all can figure that out.
Robert Guerrero. Hey, senior, how did the 46-year-old legend look?
Yo, that was unbelievable. I thought he was gonna slow down a lot after the 7th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told my son, you gonna get a second win, or he gonna slow down a lot, man. And he didn't, man.
Yeah.
I had him winning this fight, bro.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Hey, Barrios did the triple up that jab.
That jaw is kind of tainted, or
Nah, man, Manny looked okay today.
yeah.
Man.
So the you go with the rematch, Mayweather.
I think they should do it. Man.
Yo, man, Pacquiao won that shit. Yeah? Pacquiao won that shit. I had it 9-2. Well, no, wait. I always wrong with these numbers. 10-2. I had it 10-2. Well, you know what? 9-3. I always have it wrong with these numbers.
What'd you think about the fight? Why'd you think Manny won?
Velocity, like the amount of punches that were connecting, and then every last 10 seconds and stuff, he was just showing the more aggressive punches. So I was
Lopez, he was in the middle of giving us an epic breakdown.
Yeah, no, for sure, man.
Lopez, he was in the middle of giving us an epic breakdown. How'd you see the fight?
I thought Manny won.
What did Ryan Garcia say? Did he tell you anything about it? Lopez, did Ryan tell you anything about it? Did he text you?
Not yet. I thought Manny won.
Yeah.
I thought Manny won.
Tio,
Is he gonna fight?
hey, how'd you see the fight?
It was good.
Yeah?
I thought Manny won.
You thought Manny won? Hey, so where does Manny go from here? They was talking about Gervonta Davis, possible Mayweather rematch. What do you think's next? Should he stay away from Gervonta or what?
I think Pacquiao should fight Mayweather.
Mayweather, you think that can happen with this draw? Or you think the draw makes it a little less viewable, you know, like marketable or whatever?
Nah, I think Pacquiao, he still got it, bro.
Pacquiao and Mayweather's money then, right?
And
so
no rematch then, Tio.
What about a Barrios rematch? Pacquiao Barrios rematch?
I don't think it should, man. I mean, I felt like Pacquiao did more than enough, and he really outshined him.
Yeah.
He did. We just got into it a little bit. You know, he was talking. He always saying